Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Super Comic Girl, and yes, my weekly video where I talk about all sorts of different kinds of things outside of comic book reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, so welcome. It's late. I was actually posting some Barbie videos. I'm a Barbie collector onto TikTok, and I was also pre-recording a bunch of them so that I could upload them. So in today's video, we're going to be covering X-Men issue number 1, the Hellfire Gala, and this one, it's a $9 book. It's pretty thick, and I just got the main cover. I think it might be the main cover. It's kind of short. So yeah. So, people had a lot of opinions about the issue before it even hit shelves, and I don't know when. I don't know what date she arrived fully. I think it was like X-Men First Mutant issue number 1. So I don't really buy the Hellfire Gala when it comes out because I just don't see the point in doing that. I don't understand this point of, okay, we're going to do this Hellfire Gala issue and it's going to be this big old party and all that type of stuff. And that's what we essentially get in this, is a big party with a couple of twists and turns and all that. So here's some interior art from it. So yeah. So overall, I did read the full comic, and I do happen to like Miss Marvel's gala outfit. I thought it was really cool. And she's very well known, even among mutant kind, as being this Inhuman, and she's a Muslim, and all that type of stuff. And it was really cool to actually see that. And yeah. So let's talk about the return of Miss Marvel. So, and if you see me keep on my phone, I'm actually trying to find the photo that's got the comic book thing. All right. So we're just gonna go to like photos, because I generally go there because that way I keep from having to go through all that. Alright, come on, read out. Because I want to see if it comes out this week coming up. So, we'll just see here. Oh, here we go. So let's see here from Marvel. Let me see here. Death of Amber. With Dark. Oh, Dark Venom. Interesting. So apparently not yet. Oh, that Miles Morales. Okay, I'm sorry. I am not. Okay, so it's not coming out. It's not coming out next week, or this week coming up. But anyways, so I was watching Clownfish TV, and people were responding to the return of Miss Marvel in a very negative way, and they were like, well, get this shit off my computer, or like, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you are part of the Twitter community. Marvel has the right to put anything on their account. Sorry, we live in America. You don't control things, and I kind of laugh at it because they're trying to control what Marvel puts on their own Twitter page, which I thought was stupid. So I went to the comic book shop and I took a lift because I honestly did not want to be out in this really bad weather. And I don't know if I was the only one who picked up the Hellfire Gala. I really don't. They didn't really have a lot of them. I'm guessing because they knew it was not going to be really popular. But like I said, I did read the comic, and we do still get a lot of Miss Marvel's original abilities, like the Embiggen. I don't think that she flies, which would be cool if she could, because that would be like really awesome. So yeah, these are the Sentinels. And this is actually Miss Marvel's first time battling a Sentinel, and I think she did a pretty good job with it. At least that's my own personal opinion. So yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, does she have other abilities besides Embiggen? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they say it's gonna be more based on her MCU thing, but for now I just saw that she could make her hands grow real big. I didn't see any like lights around it or anything like that, so I'm guessing that they are still keeping the comic book aspect of her powers. So yeah, so people were complaining about it, and I just really shake my head about it because nowadays everybody's got an opinion about everything. My brother says like an asshole, everybody's got one. And overall, I was not at all upset about what they did with Miss Marvel as far as making her a half Inhuman, half mutant. So it's kind of like they're still honoring her Inhuman heritage, but they're also including that she also has, a little more genetically going on with her. But it's all part of the Fall of X storyline. So I don't know if like the series that she's going to be in is going to be separate from the Krakoa. I don't know, but I do know that she is going to become an X-Men. I don't, like I said, I don't know if there's going to be separate from it. I don't think you really can have an X-Men comic anymore that doesn't have Krakoa, whatever, even in the story anymore. It's like it's all like intertwined, and it's been intertwined for a very long time. Why the Sentinels chose the Hellfire Gala to attack I don't know, or why whoever's in charge of them chose the Hellfire Gala to attack. I don't know. And I don't know why in the world people are still hating on mutants. You would think after a while it would get really boring, but apparently not. But yeah, so people are going to have their opinion about practically anything in this world. Like, they're still going on and on and on about how they're not going to go and see the Barbie movie, and I don't really care at this point in my life if you go see it or you don't see it. But I got the Hellfire Gala not just to be able to do this video, but also because people were hating on it, and I was like, oh well, if you're hating on it, I'm going to see why you don't like it so much. I read it and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I guess I'm the kind of person that I'm just desensitized to this kind of stuff. It was just, Kamala is getting used to being a half mutant, half inhuman. She doesn't have the support system that she had before. Like, she doesn't have Peter Parker. She doesn't have the Avengers. She doesn't have those things. And she's going to have to, like, reconnect to those types of people. But she made a comment about if her parents could see her now, they would freak out. And that's a fair assumption of parents, especially parents that think their child is 6 feet under. But overall, like I said, I enjoyed the Hellfire Gala. I thought it was really good. I thought Professor X going psycho was weird. But overall, I had no problem with it. When I read it and I finished reading, I'm thinking, what was the big deal? And people's like, well, if you don't know the big deal is, you're missing the point. I'm like, how about I just, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I think that's just me. Just me as a comic book lover, as a fan of the X-Men and all that stuff. I just I just don't see what the big issue was. It's just, I don't. But I don't think that this whole thing is over with. I think that as we get closer to when she comes back, like fully comes, like when she's in her own like 6-issue series, I think we're still going to get like a lot more like dislike and hatred and all that type of stuff, So anyways, I am going to end it here. It's a pretty short one. I just wanted to put my opinion on it. And so next week, What If Dark Venom comes out. And I'm definitely going to be picking that up on Kindle. I'm really not going to be a big fan of going outside in this heat. We are entering the dog days of summer, the last full month before we basically just have to suffer through the heat. But yeah. So I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back next Saturday, hopefully between the time frame I wanted to. But when you're doing videos on TikTok, it kind of takes up a lot of your time. So I'll see you guys around. Bye.